So I just plugged in the Raven, and right now it's going through the starting sequence where the LEDs all turn on and make sure they're all working. As you can see by this setup, here's a rock, paper, and scissors, and corresponding is the player lights and the computer lights. So it goes rock, paper, scissors for the player, and rock, paper, scissors for the computer. So we're gonna go ahead and play a game. So Earth Rock. There's a light sequence, then the one that stays on is the winner. So go ahead and keep playing until we have a winner, either player or computer. There you go.
And the way this program works is it's first to 3 wins.
And the lights itself don't keep track of how many wins there are, but on the serial monitor they keep track of the wins and losses. And right there we have the player winning 3 times, and it goes through that light sequence. And now let's go ahead and restart the game and see if we can get the computer to win and see that light sequence. So right now we have a game that's 2 for the player and 2 for the computer, and we're hoping that the computer wins on this one so that we can show you the computer, what the computer LEDs do when they win. Right there we just saw a tie. One more time. Got another tie. And what happens when they tie is they both come on just like that. Let's try to choose something else. And another tie. Just pretty sorry for this. And there we go. The computer just won. Scissors beats paper. And there you go. That's the sequence when the computer wins.
So now we're going to take this apart and we'll show you the inside and kind of how it works.
See, it's just me too good that it's not supposed to come apart when someone's playing.
So inside we've got the Raven board, and it's connected to the LED board right there and the button board right here, which stick through on the top. And you've got all the LEDs plugged into pins 1 through 8, and then the buttons are plugged into, I think it's pins 10, 11, and 12. And then you've got the power and the ground over here.
And also there's the cable right there where the Raven board receives its power, and that's plugged into any USB port.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the setup right here underneath, like we said earlier, there are 2 breadboards, and we had to make the connections and solder the connections for the LEDs and the buttons. And the LEDs are pretty straightforward. They have the power source, which is the Raven, connected to a resistor connected to the LEDs. And the buttons are a little bit more tricky, where they are powered first, then connected to a resistor, or to the button, then the resistor, then it goes to ground, because the buttons are inputs for the Raven. And that's the way that works. So the buttons are read as inputs, and the LEDs are read as outputs from the Raven. And that's the setup of our project, all inside of a canister that was hard to open. Cool.